Indianapolis are. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Fields in at the point guard. And for the Pacers. They've got Jackson. And it's Prez in at the point. Two very hot teams facing off tonight, C-Webb. Fun to go into a matchup where both teams are playing their very best.
Kevin, it gives this a little bit of a playoff feel, right? I know you will. There's a lot of pride on the line. Neither team wants its winning streak.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Down low, here's Fields. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, and I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Jackson throws it down home.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
It's stolen by Prez. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prez has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's Moreland, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Prez. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Wall. He kicks it to Prez. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Prez. For three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
Now here's Brown. He had 16 points in the win against Washington. Buchanan, Fields covering, and it's in there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one goes. Count it.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
There's the drive. Here's Wall. And he banks in the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the middle. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Tatum. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Moreland. Williams kicks to Fields. Clock at 4. They get it again. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Duarte passes to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop. Pacers leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Marks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
An exceptionally polished scorer for his age. Tatum's lethal from the perimeter.
Perez passes to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. We got a lot of game left to play.
Hero. Rebounded by Gafford. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Wall finds Prez. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And there's the pass to White. Off target from three-point range. Wall passes to Prez. Back to Wall. Here's Marks. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, we've got Prez. Daniel Gafford is out there with Smith. And it's Marks in at the 2 guard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Perez in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got it done. He picked up 58 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And so here is Indiana after the missed 3 from Derek White. Dishes it to Prez. Let's go. They get it back. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
It's stolen by Prez. Poked away. Here's Marks. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Some changes for Indiana. So that brings the first half to a close. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Moreland in at the 4 spot. And that one is good. And 12 points for Wall.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Williams looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Fields inside the line, and it's off the back rim, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Prez finds Wall. That one's not going to go, and it's Boston the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Brown outside. Wall grabs the board.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Celtics passing it around. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Fields. With the floater, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Fields with it. Now guarded by Prez, and the foul called on Prez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Checking in
Goes to Fields. They need this. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Inside, it's tipped. He feeds it to Prez. The tray, and the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
And they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Buchanan. Here's Prez. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Prez really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Here's Duarte. It's good from long range. Duarte's got 5 points so far.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Pacers. And I Been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Tatum against Halliburton. Hero. Wall with a block, and they'll keep possession. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Duarte. He has 5. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
Here's Prez. And Indiana, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's White. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Oh, what a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Here's Wall. Now the pass to Prez. To the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see. Which offense is better right now? We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
So it's Boston now. The Pacers making the shot. Back to White. Shoots the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And he sinks the second.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
And he nails the third. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Passes it to Prez. Kicks the wall. Takes a 3. Prez, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Indiana out in front, running. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's see what he had to say.
Hey, if we get to stop running up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Prez. Marks is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Wall in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. White finds Williams. Here's Duarte. Celtics passing it around. And it's White missing. Outside, Wall. Prez with the ball. White on him. Wall passes to Halliburton. Here's Prez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. The Celtics shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
So that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Prez kicks it over to Marks. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And that bucket adds.
Celtic substitution.
Inside, here's Wall, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Back to White, pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 17. Left side, Wall. Pass to Prez. A three ball. Doesn't go that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Prez. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Hunter. And he converts the layup.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
The kick out to Wall. Prez passes to Wall. Takes it inside. Rebound by Harrell. Brown right side. Corner shot. Unable to get that one. Here's Prez. Knocks down the three ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So no problem for Indiana as they get to win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.